All right, folks, all right. It's your boy, Plastic Addict, coming with a review way back in the past, Voltron. But this here is from the new Netflix wave that just got newly released. The show is a hit on Netflix. It's doing really big things. They're on season 3 right now. Season 1 and season 2 was absolutely fabulous. If you are a 80s baby, 70s baby, or just enjoy good classic cartoons, I highly suggest you watch Voltron. They did a really fantabulous job in remaking it. But what I have here for you guys today, I'm going to be reviewing all 3 lions. All 3 pilots. This pilot here is Keith, pilot of the Red Lion. Back of the box looks like this here. Prepare to pause your video so you can go ahead and read that brief description of who Keith is. And I found these lions at Walmart. I wasn't able to snag all 5 lions. I was only able to snag Keith, Shiro, and Lance, the black and also the blue. Went back, did a couple of scouring around my island here in Hawaii, couldn't find the rest of them. But hopefully they'll be popping up soon everywhere, just like the rest of the lions. But let's get into it. Let's take a closer look how the pilots look out of the package. All right, before we rip them out of their packaging, I want to show you guys how all of them look in packaging. This is Shiro, pilot of the Black Lion. Also, turn it around. Back also looks like this. There's 5 of them you can collect, and there's also Mazaks there. And those are the little lions here at the bottom that you can see, and they tell you what lion they pilot. Right, Shiro, Keith, Lance, and this is the different Voltron that's already assembled. It's a smaller version that you can buy at your Walmarts or Target if they're available. Here's the brief description of Shiro. Go ahead and pause that if you want to read that. And next next pilot. Got me saying lions. I don't know why I'm stuck on lions. That's because I really love the lions, but can't love the lions without pilots. Gotta love the pilots of the lions. So this is Lance. Lance right here. All the back of the cards, they look just about the same. They have the same, collect them all at the bottom. But I wanted to show you guys the descriptions so you can definitely familiarize yourself, if you're not familiar already, with what their personality characteristic traits are. So that's that there, Lance. And the first one we will be opening will be my man, 100 grand, Keith. All right, here we have it. The pilot, the red pilot Keith, out of packaging. It does come with his space type sword and the shield, and also the helmet. Get a good look at the helmet here. Everything is removable. Helmet can be removed like this here. I put it on kind of tight, so let's see here. It has a snug fit, which I like. I wouldn't want it to be too loose. And the shield, each pilot comes with a shield, but what gives them individuality is their weapons Let's take a look at the weapon real quick. This is a space sword right here. It's real bendy, soft, plastic. The handle part is a little hard. They could have did a better job, in my opinion, with having them grip the weapons, because this handle, Keith is right-handed. This handle for his sword is supposed to go in his Keith's right hand if he's looking this way, but it doesn't quite fit in there the way you would want it to. So you can't get the best action poses with him with the sword and the shield. But let's take a look at how he actually looks. It's right over here. You can tell the face sculpt is okay. You know, I mean, it's a cartoon. You're not going to get a whole bunch of detail like, say, if it was a movie or something like that, a live action movie. The back, yeah, they did an okay job with the paint. You can tell where it's made from right there on this stamp right there on his rear end, made in China. His feet, okay. We'll go over the articulations, letting you guys get a good look at the deco and the way they painted him up. It's okay. You know, I wasn't expecting to be oohs and ahs, to tell you the truth. But to go over his articulation points, he can look left to right. This right here has like a neck cover. Sorry about that. It has a neck cover, so trying to get it 360, you probably can, but I don't want to risk, you know, breaking nothing. He does have one hinge here. He can't quite get 90 because of the patch on his shoulder part of his suit. Get just about here. Mine's is a little loose. See how it just falls and drops down? That could just be mine's though. His elbow gets it's about 90. All right. He can rotate his arms 360 degrees here. And far as for, now this is different here. Far as for this hip joint, right? He can come out this far, which is 90. He can come out about 90 right there. And he can come back a pretty good ways too, which is pretty cool. Knee, I mean, single jointed knee as well. He's giving you about that with the knee. No ankle pivot or rocker. It's just solid, hard plastic right there. That's all that is. And this up here by the thigh can rotate. So if you want to rotate it, and you can kick out to the side and look like this. Looks about like that. You rotate it back in, rotate it this way, but and do that back kick there. Kind of different, very different. But overall, I think it's a decent job for what they were trying to do. Can't complain too much about it. It's okay at best. Do I recommend getting it? Absolutely. Especially if you have already the lions, the full big lions. Me myself, I'm not into getting the the metallic ones that they have. I'm just stick to my my regular 5 lines that attach to themselves, the bigger version ones. And this is all I was after, was the pilots. All right, so we'll put Keith here in the back. I'm not going to go over articulation with every single one, because the articulation for every single one is just about the same. I mean, it's not just about the same, it is the same. Only thing different with Shiro, and like I was saying before, is their powers and their weapons. He comes with this glowing fist. This right arm of his is bionic, so this this right here can detach. You can detach this here, and his powerful right arm. There you go. You can put that on there like this. So that's the only thing different are you going to get from your palettes, your different color palettes, is their weapons. They made Shiro just a little bit taller, which is pretty accurate to the show. He's just a little bit taller than Keith, and I'm cool with that. Like I said, each of them comes with a shield. Yeah, they all have their own shield, and it's all made the same. The shield is a hard plastic. All right, each one has a shield. This is sword, and then last but not least is Lance, palette of the Blue Lion. Right, I got some smudges here on mine. I don't know if you can see that, probably washing out with the lights, but articulation the same. Only thing different that he got going on, Lance, is he has a blaster. All right, so the blaster is it's a little bit softer material. It bends. It has give. It's not really hard plastic like the shields. That's the deco on the on his blaster there. Nothing real crazy, spectacular, but like I said, decent. Very decent. Can he hold it? I believe, don't quote me, but I believe each pilot is right-handed. He can hold it like this here. Well, see, they have they have a wrist rotation here, but they don't have a hinge. And that hinge will come in handy when you're trying to do certain type of movements with the pilots holding the individual weapons. And this is what I'm talking about. Like the grip, they didn't make the grip wide enough for him to hold this like straight on. Because the way you want to hold a gun is you want to hold it and then kind of put it into what am I trying to say? God dog it. Trying to put it in the right here by your bicep or your high shoulder pocket, right? So he can almost do a little something to simulate that, but with a hinge right there in his wrist, that would be really helpful. But let's put their helmets on, so they look like they are ready to hit this intergalactic space mission. Okay, thanks, Shiro. Appreciate it. Put his helmet back on here. All right, so in the next clip, we'll show a size comparison of the lions. I mean, of the pilots with their lions. All right, so here goes Keith with his actual lion. That's the size and scale that you're going to get with their actual lions. Now, if this was really scaled right, these pilots will be about right, about right at the lion's foot. So about yay tall, because these lions are actually super huge, like super duper huge. But like I said, I just wanted the palettes, these palettes, to go because they're going to scale better than the actual mini lions that are coming in a 5-pack at Target and Walmart. So these, I mean, even though they're not scaled correctly, I still prefer to have them with these lions. And here is Lance scaled with his lion, the blue lion. Like I said, if you're a fan of the show, even if you're not a fan of the show, give it a look. Give it a look. And once you look at the show and you look at these figures and these lions, you're going to be able to tell they did an absolutely fantastic job in putting these together. I'm enjoying them. Me personally, I'm enjoying them. So this is how he scales with this line. Yeah, you can probably get enough. I wouldn't stand them up there because they don't have any ankle pivots. So, I mean, you can get creative with your poses if you want, but I just want them really to basically, stand. You're not going to get a lot of ABAC out of these pilots. Let me tell you that right now. I mean, you can probably try, if you got them skills, you can probably do something real fantabulous with them, but I'm just saying, they look cool standing there. And here we go. Last but definitely not least, the leader of the pack, Shiro, with his black lion. And coming up to about the shoulder. The black lion is the largest, tallest, biggest lion of the Voltron set, because he's the center of Voltron, and everyone else forms up off of him. They detach here to his shoulders, and his feet go straight, and everybody detaches to Shiro, the black pilot of the black lion. I'm sorry, not black pilot. His color's black. He ain't black. He's from another world. All right. Let's do some size comparisons here with some figures that you may have already. Let's see. Let's put all the pilots here. So to do a size comparison to someone you may or may not have, here they are standing next to Wolverine. Yeah. Now, Wolverine, he's out of the Marvel Legends line from Hasbro. He is probably one of the shorter characters from Hasbro, so you can see how short these guys are compared to Wolverine. And here we have, coming from the DC Icons line, Deathstroke. He's got a good height on him. Let's see, I could put Wolverine here. So that's what we got going on as far as height wise. Like, these pilots deserve their own shelf, if you will. I mean, they are what they are, and I like them. Here we go. We will take Wolverine out here, and we'll put Ares here. Huge guy, right? Let's put Ares in the back. Look, huge guy Ares is. One of the taller sculpts that they built from the new Thor Ragnarok wave. Pretty beefy character he is. I mean, he is the god of war. Why wouldn't he be huge and very intimidating? And then last but not least, we'll do the classic red Daredevil, one of my faves from the Marvel Legend line. But there you have it, folks. These are your pilots: black, blue, and red. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I hope I helped you make a decision on getting them. I appreciate it if you leave a comment. Tell me how you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, what I messed up on, blase, so on and so forth. It's all good. I take criticism as well as favoritism. All right, like I always say, folks, be patient with yourself. Be patient with your hunts. And if you're patient enough, even an egg will grow legs. I wish everyone the best, and I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Definitely these pilots, because I highly recommend them. It's your boy, Plastic Addict, signing off. See you next time.
Give me some more.